MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Zack Greinke gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change, has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, DJ.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he misses 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Count even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hops this one up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Here's another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, one man out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Career line against Greinke. He's got 12 hits in 41 ABs. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Base hit, and the Rockies are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A ball and no strikes. Man at first for him following the one-out single. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Zero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Parra on second. Blackmon on at first with 2 down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2-2, here it is. Count remains 2-2. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 2 left for Colorado. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air to center field. Blackman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 0 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Jake Lamb comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. There's a fastball that misses.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Peralta on third. Goldschmidt over at second. Lamb is over at first with 1 away. Hard hit ball to short. Story scoops it up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter. He's also taken him deep 4 times. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
In now for Colorado, Chris Iannetta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher number 55.
The pitcher, John Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chasing after it is Dyson, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Chris Owings.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Chris Owings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7, right fielder, Gerard.
Here's Gerard Dyson. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hara is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Up next for Arizona, Jeff Mathis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a bit low, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey.
A high fastball is in there. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon lifted into the air out towards center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Greinke over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Parra, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he sends it on the ground to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Rockies strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Zach Greinke.
Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. And a fastball just a bit high.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Greinke is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground, and this will land foul. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Ketel Marte. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball one. 1-1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So with two away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
In there, and it's even at 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Arizona. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Owings. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Up next for Colorado, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zack Greinke. It remains 0-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollard.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollard. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Chris Owings now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
John Gray.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Popped him up. Lamb shading to his right. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 21, Greinke.
So here now is the pitcher, Zack Greinke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Owings is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We are still scoreless. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit to short. Story throws it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Ryan McMahon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Through 6 1/3, Greinke still working on a shutout. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Frank Iannetta.
Two away now in the Colorado 7th. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. And we still have no score. Digging in once again, Jake Lamb. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Up around the face. The 1-1. Oh, what a stop. To first. He's out. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Into the box now, Chris Owings. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Back up to, oh no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Blackman. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. David Dahl is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 26, David Dahl.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Owings has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Outside.
One out, nobody on. Popped up. Back behind second. In there, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In is Gerardo Parra. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Called strike over the outside corner. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Striding in once again, Jeff Mathis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Sevilla is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. 1 down. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Souza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, left fielder, David Peralta.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Alex Avila will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 5, Alex Avila.
Archie Bradley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's got a 3 for 5 line. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Zach Roska comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 60.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ketel Marte.
First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Mm, 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-0. He's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 66.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Now the 0-1. Line hard, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on.
Yeah.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Tony Walters will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got it.
Number 9, second baseman,
the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A pause, and the 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one skied out toward right. Goldschmidt ranging into shallow right. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Chafin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. LeMahieu at second. Parra at first. 2 out in the inning. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Rockies forced to settle for 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Rockies lead this one 1-0. Ian Desmond will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Wade Davis enters the game here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hara is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Davis, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pitch on its way to Avila. And that misses inside, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The pitcher, number 40, Andrew Payton.
John Ryan Murphy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here's a line drive. That is caught. Oh, my. They'll strand the tying run at third, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Zach Roska claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wade Davis earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 1 run.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff, as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks, 1-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits, as they defeated the visiting Giants, 4-0. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for a 4-hitter, as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 5-1. The Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-1. Javier Baez dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Cubs downed Miami 8-3. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. Scooter Gennett sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as Cincinnati got the best of the Nationals 9-4. The Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-1. The Blue Jays defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. The Baltimore Orioles put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 2-1. The Pirates took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-1. Danny Duffy got the win as he went the distance as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 5-1. The Angels launched 3 home runs as they dismantled the A's 8-2. The Indians got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-1. The Houston Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-3. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.